right. I don't think. No. We are just gonna play some games tonight. What's up, Mom? It's just me, though. Uh-oh. I didn't kind of fit the whole thing. All right, well, now everyone's going to get dizzy. Sorry if you're in there. That looks so much better. All right. That ultimately does not matter much. These do. Huh. Always funny how those things work out. All right. So what's going on, Kansas City? Cody, if I may. Always have to remember how to set this one up a little bit. Nope. This is Tranquility. I don't know if you've ever seen this one. This is what my wife likes to call anything but Tranquility. But this is one that I absolutely love, and it's one that I can play solo. So I said, we're going to just do that tonight. I'm just going to stay on for as long as I have people watching, and however many come and go and join is exciting. I also have my camera set up on YouTube. So if you want to check out there, that has an overview shot of the whole table right now. No, this setup is anything but tranquil. Where is it for the solo? You need to remember how many start cards to put in. Oh, okay, just one. Oh, let me tell you, you are in for a treat. So essentially what we're trying to do is we have this 6x6 grid set up. 6x6. And we have to start with a start card down here and with a finish card up here. And we have to fill it in going in consecutive, well, basically consecutive order. They have to go up in increments and go from 1 to 80. Whatever the last card I can play is, I try to make it something where it's going to be achievable, but as you put down cards, you have to discard cards from your hand, and you only win if you complete it with a 1. Start down here, 1, and you end with the highest number, and there's a finish card. There are a handful of finish cards in the deck, but there is only 1 start card because I am playing solo tonight. Oh no, this game is super challenging. If it's on BGA, yes. There's 2 different versions. There's this, and then there's the Ascent where you're trying to build a mountain. This one, you're just kind of making a, I don't know what to call it. But you go from, you have to discard cards based on the difference of the cards that they are next to. So when you go 1, 5, you have to discard 4 cards from your hand. Not easy, not fun. I believe you get a hand of 5 cards. What is the hand size? Or is it 7? Yeah, 5 cards. Guess island themed? What's up, wifey? I decided to start with something very untranquil. I know how much you love this game. So let's get going on this. That might be Cody. We have Bard's Tavern here. Brad, what's going on? So now the ultimate trick with this one is when you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get a start card, you have to put in. You have to draw 8 more cards, and then you have to you draw. Shoot. I always forget this part. You draw. You have to discard 8 cards, but when you're playing solo, you add more. You know what? Right now, can't fully remember. Is it in this one? I truly can't remember where the solo rules are for this. I know it's in one of these rule books. Like the rules are just these little pamphlets. Yeah. All right. So I drew a hand of 5 cards. That's what they look like. Boom. I said I have both cameras set up. If you want, you can jump onto YouTube, same channel name, and we have an overhead view going on there. But I think I'm going to start by placing a 20. And where do I want to put that? I want to put that somewhere towards the middle. I've done this before where I go, the bottom row 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, so on and so forth. Maybe I try that tonight. So 10. So I might put that one up there. And then because I don't have anything else, I don't have to draw. And then just got to finish. That's good. Let's go. I have the 76, and that might be good to put at the end. So I have something there. And it gives me something to kind of, I guess, score toward, or not score towards. Just gives me something that I can use as a buffer to have a few cards to discard. I like to do it that way. You know what, actually? Let me set my goal at 50. I'm going to put that one right there and try to get a 60 up there. And that's going to give me 70 to 80 as free discards. And right now I have 2 finish cards in my hand. I think what I want to do then, let's put you here. Draw. 29, I know I can place here. Move these around a little bit. All right. Then draw. All right. 52. I'll put you over there. 60. And here's my first example of this. So I have 58 over here, 60 over here. So I am going to discard 2 cards and then draw back up to 5. All right. Got some good ones. What's going on, everyone? 241. Let's put you up here. And then, How's everyone doing over in YouTube? I see I got a couple viewers right now. We have, all right, I think now might be the time to do this one, and I'll put that there and give me a little bit of room to put those out. All right. I feel like putting that 44 down right now will be a bad idea. I have 2 of these, so let me just get rid of those. 70, 70, perfect. So what I did for this game, I set myself up where I have 58 over here and 60 over here. So that way I have all of 70s and 80s worth of free discards. So boom. And that is one of the things you can do. You can either discard 2 cards or play a card. So I'm going to do that, and I shouldn't have done that yet. Okay. I can actually. Let me put that there. I'm going to discard this 55, and I think I will discard this 5 as well. For those just joining in, this is Tranquility, a game that is pretty much anything but tranquil. And I'm trying to get a start card down here, a finish card up there, and I have to have everything going up in increments, starting with a 1 and ending with, I put 60 up there, but I can go up to 80 basically. And then you have to discard cards based off of what you play. All right, put that there. I have yet to draw my start card, and that is worrisome at the moment. How do I want to do this? So I have a 51 that I can discard easily. I have, yeah, so I place 38 and I can discard the 51. Beautiful. Okay. Let's put this 7 here. No, here. Do I have anything I can discard yet? No. And this is where things start getting tricky. Let's see here. How's it going, Raven? Unless you left already. What should I do for this one? I think I will just play that one there. And what can I discard? I can't really discard any of these at the moment. You know what, actually? Let me discard that 48 and I'll play the 22 here. And I just have to discard 1 more. And I think I'll discard this 44 and hope that I did not screw myself. Perfect. I got my start card. I have to play the start card. Now, I just have to remember how this works here. I believe when you have to discard 8 cards. I know that much. The only time to And then there's supposed to be notes somewhere about how to do this solo game. I cannot seem to remember what page they're on in these little leaflets. Yeah. Oh well. So what I'm gonna do, I believe I'm supposed, what is it? Supposed to, I think, draw 5 extra cards. So I'll just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will discard down to, I'll discard 8. And this is the tricky part. So, oh. Well, that's not good. Well, it is. It is bad. But 1, 2. 3. No. I want to do a little bit better than that. 2. 3. Shoot. I still have to discard 5 more cards. 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. I think I'm supposed to draw like 3 more. All right. 3, 4, 5. 3 more. 6, 7. And I'll do 8. All right. So that is always the most obnoxious part of this. All right, so I'm going to put down this 24. I think I'll do these 2 cards and then draw back up to my 5. How's everybody doing tonight that's watching? Hope you're all having a good night. I'll just stay on for a while and see how many people we got here on there and just play along for the night. See how it goes. Okay, I can discard that one. So let me do these 2, I think. All right. Oh, 1 more. No, there was an extra star card in there. You're only supposed to have 1 per player. Okay, so I could do this one and discard 1. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay. Just discard 2. Perfect. I have an extra 1 of these available to me. That's always helpful. And let me just discard those. So you just have to make sure you have 1 finished card at the end of this game, because if not, you get screwed over. 1, discard that. 45 and 23. Okay. And I only have to discard 2 then. Uh-oh. Some of these got a little discombobulated here. It's supposed to be like that. All right. And just so everybody knows, I have views on YouTube and on Instagram going right now. Same account name. Oh, I have to discard 2. 13 and 23. Both of them can go. Perfect. Draw my 3 back up. Discard 2. And that's why I do that. Look at that buffer I made myself. All right, I can discard 2. Boom. Only thing I can do is that right now. That. And let's see what's going on here. The only card I can play right now is this. So, card 2. Discard 2. 2. No, I should do this one because I cornered myself a little bit and it's not looking good for how this finishes. Shoot. Yeah, this really is not looking good for me. All right, let me. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up really bad. All right. Yeah. All right. We're going to restart this because that did not go the way I needed it to. Let's see if I can make it up in another playthrough. So this is Tranquility from Lucky Duck Games. I personally really love this one. I hope that you got something out of the first playthrough. And let's see. Oh, thought one of the dogs was yelling for me. All right. Give these a shuffle. And see what we get. Please do not make fun of my shuffling too bad. I try my best. All right. We're just going to get rid of you right now. Don't need to see it. All right. What's going on this Tuesday night for everyone? Oh, am I my only viewer right now? Oh, well. All right. How's it going over on YouTube? I can't see who you are right now. I'm sorry. Or I'd shout you out by name. If you want to see, a front-facing view, I am streaming also on Instagram under the same name. Oh, it's Bradley. How are you, Bradley? All right. No, I'm just hanging out tonight. I'm by my lonesome, so I'm like, I might as well jump on here and try to see what I can do. But stay on as long as you can. I'm going to just stay on for a while and see if I can get anything going. And if I do, I'll stay on longer. And if not, then we're just going to cut it when I can. All right. 1, 2. Yeah, supposed to. All right. Let's see here. can I finally find those solo variant rules on here? Game setup. Ah, that's right. Solo rules are on a reference card. That's why I could not find them. Son of a nutcracker. All right. I did the grid. All right. Where's that pesky start card? Because I have to do this differently. There's the start card. All right. Oh, well. Can I post something still? No. Oh, well. Actually, what I could do is use the trusty iPad for what it's good for. At least I thought I had Instagram on here. There it is. All right. This is when having a wireless mic would be extra helpful. I could go in and move some stuff around. What's up, Greg? Hey! How's it going? Good game. Fair play. Hope you guys are both doing fantastic tonight. I'm just playing a little Tranquility and hoping I can do better this time than I did the last game I just tried playing. So, I mean, it should be better. I wish it was better. Oh, okay. Have either of you tried Tranquility before? Boom. It's one of my favorites. The wife likes to call it anything but tranquil. Boom. All right. 2, 3. All right. Oh, okay. That's what I did wrong. Yeah, no, I'm all flatted. Honestly, I just won for the first time on BGA the other day. And look at that. Playing solo, and I just got the start card first. All right, so we're going to play that. Just so you guys know, also, I have another stream going over on YouTube with my overhead views. So if you want to see that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, did I get 8 perfectly? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. No biggie. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Get some sleep and just check out the video tomorrow. But it was good talking to you. Hopefully you had a good time at UKGE. Look forward to hearing about the games you played. Super jealous. You got to try some good ones. All right, so I have to discard 8 cards right now. So my issue before was I did not pay attention to the lines and where all the cards were going, and that was problematic. So let's not do that again this time. I can try and save that 60 and do that up there. Thank you. All right. Let's see what I can get going here. So I should try doing it this way. Maybe that'll be, no, that's not going to be helpful at all, actually. All right, so I have to discard 8 cards. All right, these two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have plenty of finishes there, so 6, 4, 5, 6. And let's get rid of that one. All right. I'm off to a solid start right now. I'm not upset about this. So let me start by putting my 60 up there. I'm just going to limit myself to having to go up to 60. That's 10 per row. So hopefully I didn't just make a bonehead move. All right. 39 can go up here. 29 can go down there. All right. I'm going to just discard these 2 for now. Let's see here. 22 can go over here. Nope. I want it up there. Three, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. 30 will go there. Yeah, it already came out. It's the Ascent, Tranquility. Yeah, I have not tried it yet, and I just didn't want to bring it out for a stream. Would rather do a game that I know and am familiar with. So clearly that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. But either way, so do that one there. You over here. All right. Do I go for that 57 now? No. I can do that one, and I should be safe getting rid of both of these. Now, do you do the same thing I do if you're playing solo and you try not to put all 80 cards out? And well, you can't put all 8, but you know what I mean. I put 60 at the top there, so kind of gives me a range of cards I can easily just discard at any time. Like the 76, and I have 2 finish cards, so I can get rid of one of those too. All right. I have this 16. I have a 16 or 53 right now. I also have a 26. But I kind of don't want to do that. I want to space the numbers out a little bit more. I could put this 53 up there. And that's probably wiser. All right. I got a 47 that can go over here. All right. 49. See, great minds think alike. What can I say, Greg? All right. I know there's more finish cards. I can discard both of those. All right. I got 31. No, let's put 30. Yeah, I'll do 31, get rid of 33. All right. Start. Do I have 2 cards I can discard, though? So here's where things start getting messy. And I'll get rid of that one. 45 and 51, so yeah, because I don't have anything around it, so I will put that there. Nope, just 1 card. Okay, that gives me something to work with there. 26. No, I'm kind of, I really wanted to put a bigger gap in there, but I think I might just play that 26 now. That was not what I wanted to do for that, but oh well. And I don't need that 48. Okay, 4. I'll put you here. Perfect. I have a 69 that I'm definitely not going to use anymore. Let's put you here and see if I can get that, or did I already discard that 33? Hopefully I didn't discard the 33. All right, so 50, I'll do 1, 2, and I think I'll do that. I always second guess myself in this game. It is one of my toxic traits. I can do this 44. And that gives me 2. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll get rid of that. And that's now 4 more cards I have to draw. Sweet, so I can do. Did I? 6, 7. Okay. Let's try to get some more things in. What's up, Perfect Gamer? How you doing? 13. So let me put that there. We're doing a little tranquility tonight. Feel like driving myself crazy. Do I have 2 cards I can get rid of? Well, I have 80, which was part of the strategy of not playing the 80. So I have the 80 I can get rid of. I need 1 more of these. I don't know. I'm very unsure if I'm going to be winning this one or not right now. It's Tranquility. I don't know if you've ever played this, but it's not. It never feels like it goes in your favor, right? If you're playing Tranquility and you're feeling confident, I feel like you're playing it wrong. Okay. Let me do 40. I had that 80 there just to get rid of it. Okay. 10, and I can get rid of 61. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I have 2 cards I can get rid of. Let me play 2 and get rid of those. 2, 3. And just so both of you know, I don't know if I announced it a million one times since you've been here, but I also have my stream going up on YouTube where I have an overhead view. So if you want to see it that way. Will it be smarter playing 14 or 59 right now? 38. No, I do have to get rid of 2. So you know what? Let me play 38. I have 2 I can get rid of. So I can get rid of 4. I can get rid of 11, definitely. Do I want to get rid of... All right, I feel like I'm just going to get rid of 59 and hope that I didn't get rid of 58 already. That's another thing about this game that I absolutely love and hate. Yes, YouTube is the same name as Instagram. Okay, do that. Get rid of those two. You have to remember what card you get rid of while you play this. And that is always a struggle for me. I already have ADHD. I don't need to have an existential crisis about it all too at the same time. Okay. I need two more. All right. 23. Nope. I don't have any cards I can play at the moment. So I'm just going to keep discarding two and see how that goes for me. Nope. All right. Oh, no, I do have 56 that I can put out right there, I think. I don't want to put it over here. That's too many. No, actually, I do have enough cards that I can discard because I don't need them anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 15. Yeah, so I can do that one. Get rid of these. Do I still? Nope, I don't have room for 42 anymore. Let's see what I got going on here. Do I? Nope. All right, 42 can go. Discard that. All right, so I can discard 6, and I don't need 52 or 7 anymore. All right, all single numbers are completed. Let's see what I got going on. Okay. And, oh. No. Let me do 19, because I have to discard 2 for that. I do need 30. No. Don't need this. And I don't know if I should get... I'm going to hope I have another finish card. Let's see. I feel like this might happen for me tonight. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces left I need to fill. All right. All right, so I have 21, 19. So that would be 2 cards I have to discard. Or I have to discard 4 for that one. Shoot. I have to do 2 for... No. 32, and I would have to discard 4 cards. 20, and I have to discard 2. I have 21 that I nope. All right. Okay, I have one last finish card in here, and I have... Well, it's 46, and I have to discard 2 for that. Fuck. I have... Nope. It looks like I'm doing good. I'm in panic mode now. I have 1 card left in my draw pile, and I have these 5 cards in my hand. One of them's a finish, most likely the last finish card. And everywhere I can see I have an action would be me discarding more than I need. I should. 46, and I can discard 2, but I need both of... I need... yeah. This one is not going to be a win either. Huh. So I can do... 46 and only have to discard 2. And 37 and 32, I think, will go. And then if I do 35 there, and that leaves me with 3 spaces left, including the finish. Well, all right. I can go one more round, or I switch it up. I have like a ton of my games that play solo in front of me. If anyone has a preference, I mean, I brought up Cthulhu. I have Final Girl, On Town. I brought Calico, Marvel United. Try not to make this too much of a CMON night, but you know, let's switch this up. We'll switch it up. Unless somebody has a preference. We're going to switch it up to a little Final Girl, I think, and hopefully that will get some people excited. Does anyone have a enemy that they like to see played? I only have season 1. I just got into it also. And I want to get more. I have the new Game Found campaign coming whenever they produce that one. Everyone at UKG got to experience Buddyland, and I did not yet. And that makes me sad. But I cannot wait to see Buddyland. So let's take this out. And that is the most gnarly put away of that game. Okay. So I have these 3 core boxes with me at the moment. Wrong way. So if anyone is still watching and wants to throw in their preference of enemy to play against, please do so. While I do a setup, at least of the basic stuff. Hey, what's going on, Black Cauldron Studios? How are you guys? Were you guys at UKG this past weekend? Ooh, there's glare on that one. Sorry if you're watching on YouTube. Put that over here. So we got our those silly things. I never play with those. All right, so we got our 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh. Should move this up a little bit. All right. Let's see how this goes. We're just gonna hit Instagram real quick. and see what we can get going. Hey, what's going on, Adri? Let's see if I can switch up. I'm doing fantastic. We are getting a Final Girl playthrough done. I just am waiting to see if I can get any recommendations of the 3 that I have. I have my stream going on YouTube also, but we got these. Oh. 1, 2, and then I have Poltergeist. Whee. I just don't know which one to play. Let's. It's all upside down. Because I'm that old. Woohoo! All right. So let's see what we got going on here. All right. I have Poltergeist already opened up. Hopefully, no, we'll probably do a second playthrough with it after. But let's get this all set up. Yeah, just me tonight. Angela is away on a small business trip. So I said, I'm just going to get online and play some games tonight. Actually, she's close to you. All right. Who do I have to play as? Let's see what we got going on here. So this will be my first time playing this set. So we're going to have to go through the rules a tiny bit. Sweet, there isn't too much glare. I like that. You know, I cannot tell you where exactly, but she should be in the stream again soon. Hopefully she'll say something. But I don't think she's that good. I just know she's up in New Hampshire. All right. And then just so everyone knows, I do have a second stream set up on YouTube right now where you can see overhead shots of everything. So please go check it out there as well. You haven't played any Final Girl yet? Ooh. I actually just got it myself. And let me tell you, I am not upset by that in any capacity. This game has been so much fun to play through. Even though I play in a mess, because that's just who I am. There we go. That's the other piece I was looking for. So, Poltergeist does not get health. And then, boom. See, I haven't chosen my final girl yet, so I'm not going to do the events or the items yet. And let's see how this goes. So Final Girl works as a very simple plug and play type of game. You get everything inside of the box. There's two sides of it. One's location, one is for characters. And you get the enemy here. You have your enemy tracks. Each set has 2 girls. So I have not chosen which one I want to play through yet. And they also each get their own little secret envelope with their own, usually it's a secret weapon that only they get to use. So that's always cool. All right, gonna set up the board. And she's starting in the trophy room. Yeah. But if they continue to fall like that, most likely they're just going to stay down. Boom. And then there's certain areas per board. Blue meeple doesn't need to be anywhere. And then I just need 2 more. I guess I'll finally get rid of the silica packet. 2 more right in here. The killer is going to start down here. You get 2 killer meeples. One will be for this board here. Basically, you are trying to, each game is going to play extremely different, very similar to like Cthulhu Death May Die. Every game is different. There's different mechanics each time. Each one has their own little different niche thing to them, based on, you know, the movie that they're kind of trying to play off of. Terror deck. Let me just shuffle these up real quick. Yeah, I have 2 here. Alice and Serena for the YouTubers. Oh, my direction. And then they also have special abilities on the back too, which you only get after you fill in all of these spots for saving people. All right, so you get tarot cards with the location and the enemy that you are playing against, and then you just take out 10 of them and hope that you get the least punishing one. You know, you just choose whichever one you feel like playing this game. I don't know which one I feel like playing yet. Based on their Based on the benefit you get after you save someone, I think I want to go with. I think I want to go with Alice because she might take longer to fill up to, put on her special ability, but she has some good benefits when you save people. So I'm kind of leaning towards that one. She does also have lower health than Serena. So there's a lot of give and take on them. Although Selena would give me a search action card for free. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I convinced myself to play as Serena still. As Selena. Never mind. The item cards are very difficult to get sometimes. So, and I have not won this game once. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be my Terror deck. And then we just have some rules to go through because, as I said, I have not done this one yet. All right. Item cards. You do get items, and some of them will give you some cool benefits. And we will see what items are available to me as we search for them. You have 3 locations where you can drop people, your friends off, the other victims, and that allows you the chance to save them and put them on the card. So let's see here. 1, 2. All right. And then I'm going to add in Serena's special item. She gets a flashlight. Interesting. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. And it sounds like one of the dogs is coming down. 1, 2. Did I miscount somewhere? No, I didn't. All right. All righty. So the doggos are amazing, and I think one of them's around the corner right now. Maybe, maybe not. All right, so I just have to set up my health and then go over some of these rules real quick. Oh, I forgot that one piece. Darn it. So boom. Like the little heart meeple things. Oop. All right. How is that view? No. I'm just going to slide that up a little bit again. Slide these up. And hopefully we can see those now. All right. I just have to get I don't know what is on the back side of this, but that is my health token. When I go down to my final piece of health, I have to flip that over and see what's on there. All right. So we'll do some flavor text. Creech Manor is over 100 years old with the kind of character and historic charm that people love. It is the kind of home where every step, every new room can call to one's imagination, a story from the past, but the stories of Creech Manor are filled with horrifying events, macabre happenings, and supernatural powers beyond human understanding. Go away, for evil reigns within. All right, so we have one-way movement spaces, and they only have exits in one direction. That's going to be challenging. And then you're not allowed to move against an arrow. You can't climb up the... Oh, you can't climb up the tire swing, go back in a window, nor can you go through the hole in the ceiling in the washroom. Enemies and victims are also subject to these rules. The rope ladder item, if used, is the only exception. All right, got that. And then window spaces are... there are 2 window spaces on the right side of the house. They do not have any special rules, but the terror and event cards will specifically reference them. And then cards that refer to the ladder are specifically referring to the ladder on the outside. On the outside of the building that connects the left exit space and the washroom on the 3rd floor. The ladder leading to the attic is artistic in nature only and is never impacted by game events. I don't even see a ladder on there. All right. So we have 3 outdoor spaces, which are this little patio right outside of the house. And it looks like we have 1 ladder that's on this side that allows us to go down. Same with over here. So we have 2 ways out of the house. How do you fight a poltergeist? Let me ask you something. How does one fight something one cannot see? It's simple. You don't. You get the hell out of there and don't look back. You don't turn back. You don't do anything but run. If you do, it will ruin you mentally, physically, and emotionally. Then it will kill you. Testimony of a former Creech Manor groundskeeper. All right, that's kind of cool. Not kind of, it's hysterical. Set up the game as normal. The Carol and Mr. Floppy item cards will always be included in the game, but neither will ever start the game face up in an item deck. Using your own method as long as you ensure the previous statement is true. Take 10 of the chosen locations item cards instead of the normal 12 and shuffle them, then return the oh, so I set that all up wrong. Should have read the rules first. All right. Then where did I put the rest of the items? Oh, there they are. All right. So where's... all right. So there's a special one. So take 10 of the chosen location item cards instead of the normal 12 and shuffle them. Then return the unused item cards to the location. Okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 10. Actually, I'm only going to do 9 because I'm going to add in the special item card. Then I have to add in these 2. Take the remaining item cards and shuffle them together with the Carol and Mr. Floppy item cards, face down into equal piles, and then place them in their slots. Well, perfect. No, you don't ever want to fight a poltergeist. The poltergeist has no health and cannot be attacked, damaged, or killed. Ignore any effects that would damage the poltergeist. Since the poltergeist cannot be attacked, you do not win against her in a normal way. Instead, the only way to win against the poltergeist is to find Carolyn and save her by reaching a exit while she is with you. If the Forgetting Something Epic Dark Power card is revealed, in addition to finding and saving Carolyn, you'll have to find her stuffy friend, Mr. Floppy, and Carolyn may never be discarded or removed. Mr. Floppy has an effect that can be used if it is discarded, but cannot be used until the dark power is revealed. Interesting. What's going on, Board Game Deep Dive? And shuffle these up. What's going on, little one? I have a Shiba right next to me right now. All right. So let's get this started. I have to find and save Carolyn, which means I have to focus on getting a lot of these save actions. Hold on one second, or search actions. Hold on while I let the doggos outside. Come on. All right. So I have to try to get search cards, which are in this pile here. So we are going to be playing these cards here in order to hopefully get more time, because that is the economy of this game, is time. So we are hopefully going to increase that. So forgot, I have to start with an event. Frozen in fear. Victims will no longer panic during the panic phase. So that's kind of sort of bad. We will see if that does anything for us. All right. So let's start. I'm going to start by trying to do a walk. So right now I am at a level 3 fear. I have to roll the die and try to get stars. So I'm rolling 2 dice right now. Let's see. I got 1, which means I get to move 1 space. That is totally fine. And I can only move in certain directions for this one. Oh, I can see how that's going to become obnoxious. Alrighty then. So on the board, there's just indications of where you can and cannot move to. Right now, I want to try to save people. Ooh, and he's in the foyer and he can move too. I don't like that. So we will do another walk, and hopefully I can take these other victims away from there. And that is also not favorable. So 3s and 4s, you can discard 2 cards in order to make them a success. Right now, I would have to discard everything. I also forgot to move that down 1 for the last walk action I did. And what do I want to do for this? I should move us away from there because I do not want to deal with that situation. So I think I'll discard these 2 because at the moment I don't need them. And I'll make one of those a success. That's 1 less time. And then we get to move here. I can only move 2 other victims with me. So now, because that is the end of this action, this turn, because I can't really do anything else, these 2 cards, I can try to accomplish them, but they're really not going to do that much for me. And I want more things I can do next turn. I'll try it with 1 and see what happens. All right. That is 1 success, which means I get to move his thing down 1, but I still lose 1 more time. So end of round, you got to do a few things. First thing is a terror card. Or I'm sorry, first thing is this here. That is the killer's actions that they take. So, oh, I do get to purchase cards first. I'm going to do this, and I think I will take a sprint card also. That just seems like the right thing to do right now. All right, so the killer action is to move towards the nearest victim or final girl, and right now the closest is going to be, oh, I am within range. So their board here has a depiction of how much damage they do, how much movement, and this just moves up to mark the threat level. So right now he can move 2, and they're going to, and kill one of these guys. Or no, I believe actually they do the damage to me first. So that's only 1. So we are going to take 1 damage now, and hopefully I can heal back up. So that happened. And then that's going to go back up to 6. And did that. There's no panicking. Victims will no longer panic because someone died. Normally they would panic, which means we roll a die, and whichever number it lands on, all of the rooms here have numbers. We would move them towards that number, and they would move in that direction. That's not going to happen anymore, though. All right. Upkeep. Yeah. Okay. So I want to do a... All right, these are all going to come back to me at the end of this round. I'll leave those there. Let me try and run away as best I can. And I'm going to choose to take 2 different dice because those ones were not doing it for me. Damn it. All right, I'm still going to accept what I did. So I'm going to move that down 1, and I get to move 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1. Now, because I have the ladder here, I can go down here and save these 2. And so what I'll do is I'm going to take 2 time back, go up to 7, and should I do a search action? Take him down. Or should I think I'm going to move 1 space. I'm just going to move myself back up there. Okay. I'm going to end my turn there on that. It's going to be a short one. So they are going to move their 2, but they're going to move towards me, and I have to take 1 damage again. Not exactly what I wanted. Just kind of happens that way. And then terror card. Oh, sorry. I have 7 time to spend. So I think I'll do that for 6. I have, hey, Luca, I'm going to do a search. So that's going to take me down 4, which is going to leave me at 2 more. So maybe I'm going to take this other search card and add that in there. This is going to go. All right, so I now have an objective of trying to get over to search more and try and find Carolyn so we can get this over with. Carolyn, where are you? If Carolyn is not with you, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, shuffle Carolyn into the nearest deck. That's not good. All right. Where did the last one go? These are all back in my hand now. Where did that last tarot card that I played end up going? I put it back somehow. All right, well, I'll figure it out. Okay, so that's now there. I have to do another one. Did that clown just move? A clown doll appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then, if the clown doll is still alive. Oh, is one of these supposed to be a clown doll? Interesting. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then, if the clown doll is still alive, you take damage equal to the killer's attack value. You may defend as normal if you take damage. Okay. Well, we don't want that. So what I'll do is let's just... It has 1 health. So let me do that. Discard. Nope. I'm just going to play that. And that gives me a reroll. I do not like how that went. So you know what? What is one effect? Yeah, I'll do a heal right after this. I'm just going to put those back and try 2 different dice. Perfect. That's a success, but I can also just discard these 2 to make that a double success. So now I do just the attack, and that's going to take care of that. Now I don't have to worry about the rest of that card. All right. So back at 6 time. How are we going to take care of this? So I want to do a sprint and get away from this bad guy. That's 1. I'll take it. And that moves me 1 space. That is a one-way move. I can't move. So I'll just do that. And then let me try to do a walk. Come on. Fair. And I'll just move 1. And let's see if I can make this happen. Perfect. Double successes. Haha. Hey, Mary. Hope you're having a good evening. Just playing some Final Girl tonight. 2 spaces. So I can go 1 and 2. And let's do a short rest real quick and try and get some of this health back. That is not what I wanted. That is a double negative. So I'm not going to do anything for that. Just going to let it be. Oh, okay. So I do get to gain a health. But he goes up. I lose 1 more time, but I have to stop. So that's fine. All right. I'm going to do... One, 2, 0, 0, 1, 1, and a 0. Okay. So they're going to move 2 spaces. They're going to move 2 spaces towards me right now. 1 and 2. Yeah, because that's all they could do. Right, no one's died yet. And then we do terror card. All right, so this is a new one. Minor Dark Power. These things are ongoing effects. If Caroline is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Your first base move, each action phase is panicked. Oh, interesting. But I do get to discard it when I find Caroline. So I believe I have to panic, which is a free move action technically, but it could move me backwards. So I don't like that. All right. I did have 3 thing that I could spend, which let me do 1 and 2. I should have done that earlier. All right. Andrew, how's it going? Let's see. I think I will just, let's do the sprint. That is 1. I lose 1 time, but I get to move 2 spaces. I have her with me, so let me go 1. We're gonna take that and we're gonna put that one in a lose 2 of this track, which puts me in the green, which is even better because when I'm in the green, I get 3 dice to use. So I did that, but I still have 1 movement. Let me. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to do that and see what happens there. All right. We're going to call that quits for this round. And I only lost 1 point. Ooh, okay. They're going to move their 2, which would be 1, 2, and then they're gone. So that is my first death. I was also supposed to panic because I was there. I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna 4, perfect. It's still that direction. Didn't do anything wrong now. All right. So now I get to roll 3 dice. That's great. I get all of these back. And then, boom, nothing is as it seems. If Caroline is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Caroline is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Shuffle each item deck and reveal the top card of each. If Caroline or Mr. Floppy is revealed, then I have to double flip, or I have to move twice up the track there. And I really don't want that. All right. 1 deck. I hope you're getting a hang of how this game plays. All right. And flip. All right. Last one. Let's hope I don't get Mr. Floppy or Carolyn. How's it going, viewer over on YouTube? I have YouTube and I have my Instagram going on live right now, so I'm playing Final Girl tonight against Poltergeist. If you're familiar with this, hope you are. Boom, made it through. Candle, haha. Okay, so I don't think he's in here anymore, babe. All right, so I made it through that. I have all of my cards back. So right now, I can move into the foyer as soon as I can. So let me take a walk. That's one success. But can I not let me discard this, and where's the weak attack? There we go. I'll discard these two in hopes that that will do what I needed to. Anyways, so I'm going to do 2 movement, and that's going to bring me to 5 time. 1, 2. I want to get to the garage. So let me play that. That's all failures. I'll play this one. That is 1 success. So take 1 more time, move there. Now, let's try and do a search and hope this goes well. I got 1 success. Take the top item card of your space. Perfect. I'm in the garage, so I get the lucky dice, which means I get to discard for 1 free reroll, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I have that. Let's try and do that just to gain more time. So I think that's going to be more beneficial right now. That is 2 successes. So I have 6 time to spend. And he does go down, so that's all good. So I have 6 time to spend right now. I want to get 1, 2. That's 3 times spent. I have 3 more. What's in here? You know what? I'm gonna take an improvise. Improvise is a good one. It lets you count 3s and 4s as successes. I like that right now. Let's do that. Okay. And I only need 1 more victim to be saved so I can get Selena's full power. So they're going to move again. They're going to move 2 spaces. I think I'm going to have them go this way, and they are done. All right. So that happened. Terror card. Oh, I got another minor dark power. Did I? Oh, no, it's up there. Okay. Psychic Confusion. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next tarot card. Roll -1 die when resolving a search. Prior to a search card, you may spend 3 time to ignore this penalty. Ooh. Okay. That's not awful. I can work with that. Oh, right. I drew that already. Okay. So, right now, what do I need to focus on? I still need to search more. So, hold on. Let me set this up a little bit. Okay. So that's ready for the end of this round. So, I think what I will start with is a search, because I have that effect on me. Let me just roll the 2 and see what happens. I do have 1 reroll card with me. Did I go shopping after last round? I don't remember if I went shopping after last round. Let's see. Perfect. 1 success, which gets me to take the top item of where I am. So I'm in the garage. Ooh, and the special item, Selena's flashlight. Once per action phase, you may look at the top card of the tarot deck, leave it on the top, or place it at the bottom of the deck. You may discard this card while at while on a search location to take the top item card. Ooh. I don't know which one I want to do more. Do I just get another item card and try to drain the garage? What do you guys think? Should I drain the garage? Or should I use that in a different location? Same thing over on YouTube. Please help me out. Give me some advice on what to do there. Let me try and do. What do I want to do for that? All right, my boy wants to come in, so give me 1 second. But still answer the question. Should I just discard that flashlight in order to, for everyone? Well, should I discard this flashlight to just get more items out of the garage where I'm located so I can try to find Carolyn easier? Or would it be smarter for me to keep moving and try to use that at a different search location? Give me 1 second. Hey, what's up, Tabletop Ticker? Sorry, just had to go let the dog back in. Unless you've already gone. All right, so let's see here. Based on what I have going on, I think it'll be best for me to just move. Let's move, see what goes on from there. Oh, I got my third dice back. That's 1 success, and I get to move 2 spaces, but lose 1 time. So 1, 2, and yeah. I'm going to call that quits for this round. So they're going to move 1, 2. They're dead. This is getting problematic because oh, that's actually even worse. All right, so both of those go there. All right, I have 5 time to spend. Let me go 1, 2. That's 3. I need to run. I need to make a lot of movements. All right. Let's draw my terror card. Lightning strikes your space, and each space adjacent to you. 1 victim in each space is killed, and you lose health equal to the poltergeist's current attack value. So that's still 1. And I don't have any victims near me, so that's awesome. All right. So let's start another round here. I want to walk and try to move and get to another search location as fast as possible. So that is 1 time, but I get to move 1 space. I do have to roll for my panic. 1. All right. That ain't too bad. Extra space. Now, let's see here. Let's go for another walk. I can discard 2 to try to move 2. Yeah. Discard that so I can turn that into a success. Do I still lose a time? I still lose a time. That's fine. But I then get to move 1, 2. And let's see here. I think I will do 1 sprint in hopes that I can get closer to these victims. Perfect. So that is another time and go 1, 2, 3. Now that I'm in there, let's go for it again. And hopefully I can... Oh. Shoot. I was here. 1. No, I was here. 1, 2, 3. All right. I forgot I have to do that. 2. Perfect. Four. Okay. So because of that, now because I'm with them, ooh. Probably shouldn't have done that. No, because I'm going to take the damage. So what I can do is play this short rest. And then I have that. Perfect. So now I'm healing 2. And 1, 2. Perfect. So, end of my turn. 1, 0. 2, 0, 0. Perfect. I have 3 time to spend. What's in here? Let's take a distraction. And hopefully that will pay off. And so they move. I'm taking 1 hit. And then a behemoth appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then, if the behemoth is still alive, take damage equal to the killer's attack value plus 1. You may defend as normal. If you take damage, discard an item of your choice. The behemoth disappears. Well, that is problematic at best. So I'm taking 2. Did not need that to happen right now. I'm taking 2 damage, and then I have to discard something. I gotta discard the lucky dice, I guess. And that's it. All right. Back up to 6. So I can't move or anything. So I guess what I'm going to do is at least try to build up more time. That did not do anything like I wanted it to. All right. I get 1 time. That's fine. Let's do a focus and try. Perfect. That's 2 time. Now I'm at 9 time. I have 9 time to spend. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do is, let's end that. I'm going to do 1, 2, or 1, 3, 5. No. No, I don't want to do any of those. I'm at 5, 4, 5. So I can still take 2 more of these 2. I'm going to take 1 search and 1 guard. What's up, Erwin? We're going to do it like this, I think. All right. So Poltergeist is going to hit me for 1. I'm going to do a terror card. I only have 2 terror cards left. I'm screwed. I'm definitely not winning this. I'd have to kill you. It told me to kill you. There are no victims on the board. Discard, then draw the next terror card. All victims in spaces adjacent to you move to your space. Okay. That's not bad. If there are any victims in your space, you may play 1 action card that inflicts damage. Kill 1 victim for each hit. It says you may play 1 action card that inflicts damage. Kill 1 victim for each hit. Do not increase. Why would I do that? Take hit for each victim in your space, then they all panic. I don't know what there are any victims in your space, you may play 1 action card that inflicts damage. Kill 1 victim for each hit. Do not increase terror. Take 1 hit, 1 damage for each victim in your space. Oh. Well, I'm very much so dead now. And then I'm getting all of these back. I only have 1 attack card. Shoot, I did not expect this one to come in. I think it's going to be my best option, I guess. So let's play that. And it's a complete failure. No successes. I could do that now. That is 1 success. I lose a health, but I do get to kill 1. Here it is. And then, all right. So now we have 1 health left. I have to see what's on the back of this token. And it's blank, which means I lost. That is Final Girl. I hope you enjoyed. We have more than enough time to play another round with a different villain if you'd like. What are we thinking? Well, how are we feeling on that? I mean, or I can just reshuffle everything and just play the Poltergeist again and see if I can do any better another time. One more thing. Where did there it is. I'm going to put that one back. Let's do something really crazy. Come on. Get in there. There we go. We're not going to pack up completely, but let's go to the other set that I have with me, because I actually really, really liked that one. This was actually a very, very cool one too. I did not see this one coming like that. When I read that it was all when the poltergeist had no health, I was like, damn, that's going to be different, exciting, interesting. Yep, there it is. Let's switch this up a little bit. Those go in there. Here. That is for the ghosty hosts. All right. There's Alice. All right. I'm going to do something crazy and try and move the phone and see if it gets better at a different angle for you. Right, these two go into this one. Yep, house. Here. Out. So, what side is that? That's the poltergeist side. Location side. Oh, forgot that was there. Location side. All right. So let's see if this. Oh, whoopsie, sorry. Let's see if this goes how I want it to. Huh. Not a bad angle. All right. One second while I get the dog in. Oh, what a good girl. All right. So we're going to play one more round. And let's see how this one goes. I have played against this villain, but I lost. As I said, I have not yet won this game. So let's see what I can make happen here. That's going to go off to the side there. All right. Boom. So far, this has been probably my favorite of all of the Final Girl villains. Leave that there. So this time we have two new action cards here. Atonement. And these ones allow you to bring down one of the threats. All right, and I have two Final Girls. So leave that like that. Keep these out for now. Boom. That part's done. Location. Now for the $1 million question, if I can remember how to log in to my own Instagram account. Log out. Boom. Well, I'm in trouble. anyone is on Instagram, I do have my YouTube live going as well right now. So please feel free to tune in there. I will not be able to see you. I have YouTube set up in front of me though, and that one will be easier for me to see this entire time. So I apologize in advance if anybody comes in. I will try to pay attention and note that every time. All right, so for this, you start at Divine Wrath card on the play. Yep, level 2. Level 2, right? Yep. Alrighty. And then I have to make a space there. Forgot about that. Because I got to put that in there. Tarot cards. Boom. Setup. Items. Events. All right. So, events. The event deck is all shuffled up. Draw one of those in a moment. So, these tokens. So like that. Not for you. Sorry, talking to the dogs. Okay. Tarot deck. For anyone just tuning in, this is my second playthrough tonight of, I know, I'm trying to win Final Girl for the first time, Lil. All right. So we have these two tracks this game, the Divine and the Killer Wrath. And what's going to happen is, as tarot cards and event cards tell us to move up the track, we move up the track, and bad things happen. And then they get worse. And I ain't a fan. Not a fan of it at all. But this is Inkinyaba, the Avenger. He's an Avenger, everybody. So. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 10 tarot cards have been drawn. Boom. Okay. Got to shuffle up this deck here. And we're going to place out this one for the top part. Where's that? That is for Lator. And then, where's the bottom? Bottom. I'm going to shuffle up these and throw one of these ones out. And I'm going to put up that one. Okay, so who do I want to play as? I think this time I'm going to do Adelaide. I don't remember who I played as the first time I did this. I think we played as Adelaide then too. Hopefully she's not bad luck. All right. So shuffle up these and see what we get going. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And since I'm playing as Adelaide, we'll put her special item in and then reshuffle all that up. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm starting to think I played as Barbara. Give it a quick shuffle up again. All right. I will deal that out in just a second. We'll take this one and put it here. This one, put it here. What are you getting at? Our dog is in her thieving mode. Yeah, you sure as hell don't get that. Well, that would have been even worse. Perfect. Okay. Now finish setting up for round 2 of this live stream's Final Girl playthrough. Yeah, there's just bags in there, kid. I don't know what happened to Instagram. It's still up. Boom. Okay. So we're going to do two up here. We're going to do Yeah, I know. You never get anything fun like sprinkles. I don't even know where you found them. All right. Did the Instagram go away completely? Huh. Well, if that's the case, then I'm probably just going to turn off Instagram in a moment. Killer's going to go over here. They're going to start stronger than the last guy. the Poltergeist. The Geisterpulse. 1, 2, and then 2 more up here. All right, let's give this another go, shall we? I did not do health yet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I just have to reset the items. Where is she starting? Boom. Events. I'm going to move you over here. All right, have fun. I'm sorry, whoever's on Instagram right now, I can't really see you guys, but please come over to YouTube. I have a much better view there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Hold on 1 second while I go and wrangle up these 2 troublemakers. All right. Huh. 1, 2. All right. We are ready to give this another go. So I start off with 2 dice, like last time. My 0 cards. Terror deck is going to be over here. Let's get this show rolling. So, just double check 1 roll again. Make sure I do that right. Okay. So I have the Killer Wrath. I have the Divine Wrath. Nope, I went with Inkinyaba this time. He is the Avenger. Not like Captain America Avengers. New guy. And he has been my favorite one that I've played with yet. So I'm going to start by walking and trying to save some of these victims. Double discard. I'm not going to... I don't want it yet. That is 2 time I'll spend. Let's try that again. 2 different dice. Haha. Double 6s. That is 1 time, and I'm going to move 2 spaces. So let's go 1, 1, 2, and try to get them away from there. Okay. Then let's try and get his terror down. And that is a double negative. I'll try again. Oh, that's 2 times. And double sixes again. So that will be, bring that down, but I get 2 time back. So I'm going to have 3 to spend. We're going to do 2 this time, these 2 free rolls. And then right now I have only 2 at a burial site. Let's try getting a sprint this time. Oh, I only had 3 to spend, so I'm going to put one of these back. Okay, bring that back up. Now, his special action, if the red Killer Wrath is at 1 or 2, increased by 1, so now he's at 3, then he's going to move to the closest final girl or victim. They're going to go bye-bye. But on the flip side of that, I now have a panic. Oh, I forgot to do that again. Closed for maintenance. Thank God there's one less sacred space for these jabronis to defile. When this card is revealed, you may discard all action cards except Atonement to close a Oh, nice. All right. Discard all action cards except Atonement to close a sacred space. Sorry, words are hard. To close a sacred space, if you do, place the closed token on the sacred space of your choice. Move any victims there to an adjacent space of choice, evenly distributed. Victims may no longer move into the space for any reason, but you and all enemies may continue to move to the space as normal. Okay, well, I did not do that. I would have been able to do no actions this first turn, which probably wouldn't have been a bad thing. Oh well. Okay, so that happened. I do roll. I did not do that yet. 1. They're going to move over here, and that's fine. I do believe I can take them out. Is that Tabletop Tiger? Are you back now? Yes, I am playing Final Girl. If you come over to YouTube, my same channel name, I just cannot really look up there and see that my phone very well right now because of just how I have everything set up. So I apologize. But if you come over to YouTube, I can talk to you better there. Okay. So I did that. Now we got to do a terror. Unleash, and then I don't like that. Okay, so I am unleashing. They're going to go up twice on this track. Oh, you can't even see that. I'm sorry. I'm going to move everything up a little bit. Boom. Boom. I know, baby girl. I'm sorry. It's just everything's set up the way it is. I can't talk to Tabletop Ticker very well. All right. Boom. Okay. Now that we can see things. So on this track, he went up twice, but now he is going to move and kill again. So it's unfortunately going to be her, but I do think she got out of there because she was in that space. Let me just verify this. Where is it? Rescuing a Vic. There we go. If at any point during the action phase you are... Oh, okay. So I would have to be there. That is no good. Hey, Cassidy. Oh, you have two different usernames now. That's going to be hard to keep track of. All right, so that's been... Nope. That's not supposed to be seen, but I'll forget about it because that's what ADHD does. And then I draw another event card. The tour guide. The victim closest to you is the tour guide. As long as the tour guide is with you, once per turn, whenever you move at least one space, you may move an additional space. Oh, but if the tour guide gets killed, then I have to increase Divine Wrath, which is this one, up by 6. And I don't like that. So, all right. I bought my cards. Okay, so I'm good to go for this round. So we are going to, oh, they're dead. Forgot about that. So I'm going to start with I'll move those down. Start with a sprint. 2 dice. Ooh. And that is no good, but I have my reroll. So perfect. That is 1 success, which means I get to move 2 spaces, but I lose 1 time. That's fine. I can go 1. Now only 2 victims can follow you at a time. 2. And then I'm going to put them 1 on a +2 time. And then I'm also going to decrease that. I don't really need to do these things yet. Attacking is not going to do anything, and I don't need to heal. So I'm just going to call that quits. Leave those there. That's going to go here and there. So I have 7 time to spend right now. So I'll take these back. That's 2, 4, and I think I'll take a distraction to try and take care of that. Oh, one of those was supposed to stay. Shoot. Because one of those is the tour guide. Oh, and I get to move an extra space. So you know what? I'm going to put that back. Forgot about this. Okay. But I get to move an extra space. So I'm going to go here. And then, okay, so they're going to move. And their movement right now, where did that token go? There it is. That's supposed to be there. They get to move 2 spaces. So I think what I'm going to do is, they're the closest. 1, 2. One of them goes, that's 4. This is their panic. And so they're going to come down here. Okay. So first things first, let's get that down so I can try to roll 3 dice. Not good. I will let's re-roll one of these. Still nothing. I don't want to do that again. So we're going to do a sprint. Oh, that's 1 success. I'll take it. And that will move me 2. So 1, you're going to come here. Boom. 2. And because I have 3 movement with the tour guide, I'll move it down again. And then let's try and do that focus and get that down. So, but I get to move it down, and let's do it one more time and try and get 2 stars. I'm going to trade in one of these dice. Hopefully it rolls better. All right, that's fine. Still down, but I get to roll 3 dice now. So let's walk. And even if I only get 1 star, I did not get any. I'll just take the 2 time loss. Let's do that again. I have a thing about losing health. Perfect. That's 1 success. Didn't help. Okay. So instead, I'm just going to move 2 spaces, but that turns into 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to call it there. So set this up. I'm not even going to buy anything this round. 0, 2, 1, 1, and a 3. I only have, yeah, it's just not going to be worth it. So what I'm going to do, it's not going to move again, but then he's going to target and kill. He doesn't move, so that's great. Let's see. No one will notice if I break off one of these pretty branches. Increase the Divine Wrath by number of victims at a sacred space, which is unfortunately 3. Unleash, which means I lose 4 time. I'm down to 2. Place 2 new victims at the Holy Grove. Perfect, I'm nearby. All victims adjacent to the Holy Grove move there. Oh. Well. All right, then. There is really nothing, unfortunately, that I can do this round because I don't have any cards that do anything. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a very short one, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. So, all of these are going to come back to me. I have 2. Let's take back these rerolls. They're going to target and kill, but they're nowhere near there, so it's fine. And let me just carve my initials right here. And unfortunately, this is where I'm about to go berserk. So that's going to get increased all the way up because you increase Divine Wrath by number of victims at all sacred spaces, Holy Ground, and over here. I'm going to unleash it, which means discard all action cards except Atonement, and decrease by number of cards discarded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to go down to 2. Place 2 new victims at the Sacred Shrine. And then all victims adjacent to the Sacred Shrine move there. I don't have anyone there. But here's where the fun comes in again, because I have no actions that I can do because all my cards had to get discarded. So now I'm going through another tarot card. This is our timer. This is our timer for the game. You only get 10 of them. I've gone through 3, and yeah, I'm not doing so hot right now. Thankfully, he doesn't move very often, so we're okay at the moment. If anyone's joining us on Instagram, come join us on YouTube, just because I can't really see my phone very well, and we're playing Final Girl against Inkin Yaba, the Avenger. So come and help me, please. Anywho, so I can't do anything. Nothing happens there. I just have to draw another threat card, and that's just as bad. So, boom. I have to unleash my Killer Wrath, increase Killer Wrath equal to the Bloodlust level, which thankfully is just 1. he's going to move towards the closest victim, and they're donezo. But I have 2 victims in there, so they panic because rules, and that is a 4 and a 5. So one's going up here, and I think this one goes over here. I hope I looked at that properly. Okay, so let's get these people rolling. I have a walk, so let's do that. Boom. 5, so that's boom, but I get to move 1 and 2, and then we'll do another walk. That is completely unsuccessful, and I don't have any rerolls, so that's not going to do me any good. I'm going to have to spend 2 time. Let's focus and try to get my 3rd dice back. We're going to change out dice again. Those ones betrayed me. Boom, 1 success, which gets me down back there. Thank God, but I have 0 time, and that's fine. So that's going to be a problem next round, though. Nothing happens over there, but we do this. He's coming, and there's nothing we can do. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, he goes up, and then he's going to move over here and take them out. All right. I still need to save 2 more people somehow. And I can't do that in this turn because all I have are these 2 cards that don't do anything. So I hope I'm doing enough to kind of help give you an idea. I know I know Cassidy, you were looking into, trying this game out, and hopefully I'm giving you a solid idea of how it all plays. All right, so that happened. I can't do anything, so these are going to come back. I have 6 time to spend. So 1, 2, 3,